So I am in. I kept saying I was flying to San Jose, and I was flying into San Jose, but I'm actually staying in a town called Sarasota, which is just a little west of San Jose, I guess. So I'm staying at this really great place. It's called the Inn at Sarasota. As you can see, it's a pretty nice little room. Can't complain, you know. And it's kind of funny though because they're doing a lot of renovation right now. There literally wasn't even a lobby to check into. I had to like go find this random room on the 3rd floor. It's a nice little area, but it's way hotter than I thought it would be. So I kind of brought a little bit of Texas with me, I think. I'm actually just about to make live the video from the last couple of days. And it's kind of weird when you're with people and you're hanging out and I'm trying to like record vlog stuff. Even though these guys get it, this is what they do as well. I just kind of felt weird about whipping out the camera too much. But no, so I was watching when I recorded at the end of the most recent video. And yeah, I was really tired. It actually was like 3 in the morning my time, my body clock at that point, and we had just had this whole event, and I wanted to talk a little bit more about it because I feel like I just kind of was like, I did a thing last night. No, it was a fantastic time. I didn't really get a chance in the video to thank Wavelength Brewing, who put on the event. And look, if you are into beer and drinking and bars, and you are into science, like there couldn't have been a cooler place for us to do this. It was. I tried to get some of the stuff in the videos. I kind of wish I gotten some more of the details in there though. But there were space travel and NASA posters and pictures all over the walls. There were signed Star Trek posters. There were actually like pieces. There was a cone from Virgin Galactic, one of the Virgin Galactic Spaceship One things that went up. They had like the bell, the engine bell, up on the thing, and it had been signed by a bunch of people. And they had all this old equipment, and no, it was awesome. Not like every other sports bar in the world. There's TVs everywhere, and there's sports playing and games and stuff. No, it was space travel stuff. It was rockets exploding. It was Apollo 11. It was SpaceX animations and Blue Origin and all that. It was just nothing but that on the walls and everything. So it was just a really cool thing. And they also had a telescope that was called the BFT. I'll let you figure that one out. And they just took it outside and set it up, and they started tracking the moon with it. And you could go out and look at it, and you could like see. It was like a really great telescope. You could see the craters and like the shadows and everything. It was awesome. So Wavelength was a really cool place. Anybody that follows my channel or any of these other guys would be really into it. But I wanted to give them a shout out because I didn't really think to do it last night. I was just so bonked. Being social in general kind of takes it out of me, and then you go into a place like that, and there's just like everybody wants to come around and give you a hug and or get a picture taken with you and stuff, and you're like talking and. That was after being up on a stage for an hour and a half, and the lights were really hot. I was soaked with sweat, and it was like people were coming up wanting to get a picture taken with me, and my back is just soaked. And I'm like, oh God, just don't touch me. I'm like putting my arm around them, and they're like putting their arm back there. It's like, no. Let me just do it. I need to eat. I haven't eaten in a while, so I'm about to go out. But yeah, I'm gonna head out in just a minute, and I'm going to grab some food, come back here, and I'm probably just gonna chill out here, and maybe I got some script stuff I gotta work on, so there's gonna be plenty of that. But yeah, I'll be putting out the other video in just a minute. I guess by the time you see this, you'll have already seen it. I need some food. There could be anything out there, even a werefoot. So there's a nice little park right by the hotel where I'm staying, so I thought I would pop over here with a little coffee. This coffee took forever to make, by the way, so it better be the best coffee in the world. I thought I'd just come check it out. If I had a little bit more discipline, I would have gotten up this morning and thrown on some running shoes and gone for a run. I packed the shoes. I have not used them yet. But no, so I got a thing that I'm doing today. It's the whole reason I'm up here. Can't talk about it. I know I'm being super cagey. I just really want it to be like a nice, surprise when it comes out. But I'm up here and it's beautiful weather, a little bit warm in the sun, very nice in the shade. But yeah, I was just gonna kind of wander around and see a little bit of the sights for a minute, and then get showered. I have a buddy that's coming, that's gonna help me out with all this, and I might get him on camera. But yeah, last night was nice. I had some really great food. At a little thing by here. This place really makes me think of Sideways, the movie Sideways. I think I accidentally booked a Sideways vacation, which is something I've always wanted to do. That has always seemed like such a great place to go and eat good food and see good things. Maybe not cheat on your fiance like they do in the movie, but I actually had to go and look and see if this was the place where they shot it, but it's not. That's not anywhere near here. But it makes me think of it. It's just this cute little quaint town, and it's really nice and good food everywhere, and yeah. Anyway, that's the plan right now. Okay, this is literally me on my couch as I'm editing this video on my phone, and I realized that I had that little thing where I was setting it up. I was at the park, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do all this stuff, and then it literally cuts. The next thing I recorded was back home at the airport. So a lot of things happened. Most of it I can't talk about. I got to hang out with an old buddy of mine named Bevan. And I think I covered that at the end. So I'm just going to stop interrupting the flow of this video and just tell you that stuff happened. And then I came home.
Please hold on as we are approaching gates B20 through B49 and rail to Fort Worth. Make sure you have all of your belongings and watch your step as you exit the train.
I'm back home. I failed a little bit at vlogging yesterday. There was this thing that I was doing. I'm still being super cagey about it. I can't talk about it. So I was very careful about not recording stuff to keep that secret. But I am kind of bummed because I hung out with my buddy Bevan and his family. He helped me do the thing that I was doing, and then I went to his place and we had dinner, and his family is lovely and he's a good friend. And there was a part of me that wanted to whip out my phone and record some of it, but at the same time I was like, it just didn't. I always feel weird about it, and especially when I'm just trying to catch up with somebody, I didn't want to do that. So anyway, the trip's over. I'm home. It was a ridiculously good trip. I'm feeling a little guilty right now because my wife couldn't join me, and I had this really great trip, and yeah. I'm finding I'm really funny about, so when I left San Diego to go to San Jose, Tim was flying out at the same time, so we got there together and we went through security. Well, he's got the pre-check thing because he travels a lot, and I've never really done it because I feel like I don't really travel that much. It's just hard for me to justify spending the money on it. And it was just funny because, of course, I was standing in line for 5 times longer than he did. He just whisked right through, and it took me a while. But I'm just finding it funny that I'm at this place now where I can kind of afford to do things like that, but I still balk at it. I still have this idea that no, that's what rich people do. That's what wealthy people do. And it's still a weird position for me to feel like, oh, I could actually afford to do that. That would make my life easier. Maybe I should invest in these things that could make, save me some time and save me some effort and trouble. I can actually afford to do that now. I've never been in a place in my life where I could afford to do those kinds of luxury things, and now I kind of can. And and I still don't do it. I still feel like I'm in that mindset. This whole place that I'm in right now is very weird. It's a good weird. I am in no way complaining, and I wish that everybody feel this kind of weird at some point in their lives. So I'm going to drive home now. Probably won't have much to say after this, so this will probably be the end of this video. For everybody who came out to the Ludicrous Future thing, again, I just want to say thanks. And that video is now out, and I'm seeing some of the comments on it and stuff, and it was a good time. It's always good to hang out with the guys, and I got to see old friends as well, so it was a good trip. And now it's back to the grind, because I gotta get some videos ready to go now. The trip was fun, but it was also very busy, and I didn't have a chance to actually do like script writing work. So I gotta get back to that tonight. So anyway, hope y'all are doing well. That was my trip to California, and I gotta go eat now because I haven't eaten all day. So peace.